So you see, that's where the trouble began. That smile. That damn smile.
Hold on to your hats, because this one is a good one. Hello, my fellow hunters, and welcome one and all to our next bit of Sunbreak teasing. Our gentle Sunbreak hintonings, where we keep being drip-fed delicious information that spark the imagination and make the mind run wild with possibilities. Possibilities like what if Brachydios doth return in Sunbreak where he belongs, because where he belongs is two places, in every Monster Hunter game and in our hearts, and no one knows that better than a certain Guildmarm. Seriously though, I have no idea if I love that that exists or hate that that exists. But it exists. So, what's going on? What's been told? What's been revealed? Oh, well, okay, this. So, we got a lovely new tweet from Monster Hunter, and it says simply the following. Hello everyone, Sunbreak will feature a new quest receptionist. Suzuki, Sunbreak director, and all-around fabulous guy. That second part, of course, I'm thinking is just, you know, implied. So initially, this is like, okay, I mean, great. Obviously, every single Monster Hunter game has a different, like, hub maiden and so on and so forth, quest lass, and, you know, whatever their names are, but they give you quests, and that's how that works. I mean, this isn't exactly groundbreaking. It'd be weirder if the tweet was like, hey, in Sunbreak, you know what? There's not going to be any new quest receptionists. In fact, you're going to get your quests from, I don't know, Fugan. And of course, just in case you want a little quick refresher, the guild receptionists are quite literally the people that give you quests across the Monster Hunter games and generations, and within the universe, in the Monster Hunter universe, they're actually quite famous individuals. It's quite a prestigious position to be the quest giver to hunters at each guild outpost and town and city throughout the land. That's what they're called. Guild receptionists or guild girls, so that's interesting, definitely to know. But I apologize for leading you astray a little bit here, because that's not all the tweet contained. The tweet also contained a picture of glasses!
The prophecy is true.
Oh yes, indeed. And initially, again, this might be like, okay, I mean, it's a picture of glasses. Well, the thing is, right, a couple things are true here, or at least should be true, or at least make sense to be true, and that is, what is the point of teasing a quest giver, right, in Monster Hunter, if it is not something that is important? Secondly, what is the point of teasing a quest giver in Monster Hunter if it is not something that will make people, when it's revealed, go, oh, yes, that's awesome! If it's just a new character, right, a new random quest giver, like Hinoa and Minato were in Base Rise, this doesn't make sense as a tease, because, again, it's like, yeah, of course there's going to be new ones. I'm sure they'll be lovely, great. Like, it just by itself, it makes no sense, especially the picture. Like, unless they're going to reveal some incredibly major character that wears glasses, gives you quests, and is just the best, like, it's so random. So the only thing that quite possibly makes sense for this to even exist without being, again, the most random pointless tease of all time is if it implies something significant about said guild receptionist. And the only significant guild receptionist that glasses does point to is the Guildmarm. She obviously wears glasses. It is part of her, well, at this point, famous look. The Guildmarm is, of course, a quest giver in Monster Hunter for the 4th generation. Her real name is Sophia. She is a member of the Caravaneers, and they are just a fantastic team hunting down Gore Magala, an incredibly important, or at least a linchpin to the whole story of 4/4 Ultimate, and that's really awesome. So there's a whole lot to unpack here, but the bottom baseline is, well, if you're going to look at this tweet and actually think anything of worth from it, and get any proper meaning, foresee it as something worth teasing, well, we're getting a new quest receptionist that supposedly is going to be important and impactful, and the hint is a item of clothing most associated with arguably, in fact probably the most famous and well-loved quest receptionist of all time in the Monster Hunter series. A quest receptionist which is known for loving a certain Brachydios, which obviously would be fantastic to get once again in Sunbreak, and a whole other host of monsters too. She's obsessed with a lot of the weirder and less traditionally cute and lovely monsters, and of course she's part of a team that is the Caravaneers that are an important story piece, and the caravan travels around the world. It could well be in Elgado. Elgado, which is an outpost, which certainly would have traders to, well, trade with. You can't completely be a recluse nation because you will need goods and services from the outside world. So what better to trust that trading to the Caravaneer and his crew, and then they handle it in a discreet and professional manner. And also the Caravaneer, with the help of the Hunter, investigated, solved and cracked the whole Gore Magala frenzy plague situation. So if you're in a situation in Sunbreak where you have got this darkness, this blood moon, Malzeno rampaging, monsters lured by red light, you've got rampages or sieges, there's a problem happening, things are going wrong, and nobody knows why, and you're sending your knights to go bring help. If you've got a problem, a mystery like that, well, who you gonna call? The people that cracked the last ridiculously terrifying and deadly mystery. And well, with that team that you call in to your new outpost in Elgado to function and operate out of there comes Sophia, the Guildmarm, who is the new quest receptionist teased by this tweet that in the base of things seems so innocent but truly can mean so much more! You know what I'm saying? I realize that was probably a lot to take in. It really, really was. But the bottom line is this. If this tweet implies the Guildmarm will be in Sunbreak, which is the only really way to read this tweet without it being an incredibly random and weird tweet to make, then with the Guildmarm comes an entire cavalcade of characters and what they do. The Wycoon, the guy that runs the Wyporium, that imports monster parts from monsters not in the game so you can still get their armor, is part of the Caravaneers, well, traveling lot. So does that mean the Wyporium is going to come back in Sunbreak? I mean, maybe. I really can't express how ridiculous the implications of this tease, if it is indeed Guildmarm Tease, are. That's just her base team, as it were. But we can go even further, of course, because, again, she's obsessed with Brachydios, and her team, last we knew, was really, you know, all about the Gore Magala. So, hey, does that mean Brachydios is going to come to Sunbreak? Does that mean Gore Magala is going to be in it? Maybe Gore Magala is somehow connected to the things that are going on. I doubt it. The frenzy would kind of take spotlight and overtake the mystery of Malzeno and what he's doing to monsters in the darkness. But, you know, there's entirely a lot of monsters strongly connected with these characters that would make sense to be there as an extra reason why they're there. I mean, bottom line here, it would just be exceedingly cool to see these characters again, to see the Caravaneer, to see the Guildmarm, to see the Wycoon, to see Little Miss Forge, and maybe even Ace Lancer, and, you know, the whole lot. It would be absolutely fantastic. So, I, for one, am unbelievably excited by what on the surface appears to be such a throwaway nothing tweet. But I cannot shake the feeling that the only glasses-wearing quest giver in the entirety of Monster Hunter worth a actual dedicated teaser is the Guildmarm. And with that knowledge, everything that is connected to her that is likely to come with her that makes sense in an outpost on a secluded country having an issue in Elgado is incredibly excited too. Old loved characters, the Wyporium, maybe monsters as well. It's just a wonderful warm glow of what if, and I just had to share it with you because it's just like this explosion of brain connections, and I'm probably reading way too much into it. What should actually be nothing to do with Guildmarm, it's just a new character that wears glasses and gives quests, and Suzuki's really hype on her. And you know what? That's fair enough too. Good on you, Suzuki. But as it stands right now, I mean, that is where the rabbit hole takes me, and I hope you have enjoyed me guiding you down it. Let me know what your thoughts are on my thoughts, as always, and well, we'll see you for the next one of these. Like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, please consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below. I really hope you do, because let's be honest, I will soon need to fund a lot of psychotherapy. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh caught it hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.